What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? How you guys doing? We back again. It seems like I was just here yesterday or the day before, but we were, you know, if you saw last video, we installed the fender eliminator kit from Motodynamic on the 765. Today, we're going to be installing the integrated tail light, the smoked out integrated tail light from Motodynamic. Alright guys, so this is the Motodynamic integrated tail light. So we're going to be installing this. Seems pretty easy. It should be straightforward. We'll go over a couple things. I'm not going to go into as much detail or set up the rig to look down, but I'll try to go step by step so you guys can see what it looks like. But first things first, we have to take the seat off. So let's go. Alright, so I'm pretty sure all we have to do is remove these bolts here, which seems to be holding this down. I'm not sure if this is bolted in anywhere. I'm not 100% sure, but this looks pretty much identical. So this has these little things here. I don't know if those are gonna, I don't see those in there. Oh yeah, they're down there. I see. Okay, so down here, I don't know if you can see underneath, there's some more bolts. So that's where these get screwed into. Okay, I think we're on the right path. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna go ahead and remove this plate, and then I'll be back. I think underneath here there's another 2 bolts, which we'll take a look at and go from there. So I removed the 4 bolts, but it's still not coming up. And I think that, I don't know if you can see this screw right here, I think that's holding it down. So we're gonna try removing that. Okay, so hopefully you guys can see pretty well, but this is where that screw was. And here's those 4 bolts. And this was connected underneath here, under this. So I had to kind of finagle it. And this piece right here actually slides into this little grommet right here. It comes out, this little rubber piece. So this will go into the new rear brake light when we swap it out. So far so good. And I think this is where I'm gonna connect the old one, the new one to. It has the whole wiring harness. Let me show you. Excuse the mess here, but here's the new one. As you can see, it has its own setup, but it came with the wiring harness, of course, like they do a great job. So we'll connect this and test it out before we plug it in, make sure it all works, and then put it back together. So I'm gonna go ahead and connect all of it, see how it goes. As you can see, it's installed, looks good, fit in perfectly. And so now we have some cable management and cable work that has to happen. So we're gonna have to go ahead and unplug the OEM blinkers. This is a harness that came with it. So these 2 are gonna plug into these 2, which I'm assuming are for the blinkers. And then on the other side, you have these for the left and right blinkers that we plug into the harness. And then this should snap into this. And that should be it. So it should be pretty straightforward, but we'll get it set up and then we'll turn it on, test it, make sure all the blinkers work, and go from there. So I have blue connected with blue, yellow connected with yellow. I did read someone that did this said that they had to switch these for this to work correctly, but I'm following the instructions, so we'll see. So we have that connected, and if we follow this down, we have the blinkers connected. So this is where it's gonna get confusing. We have to make sure left is left and right is right. So we're gonna test that out. These are the old blinkers. They're not connected. This is the brake light, license plate brake, or the license plate light. So hopefully we're good. We're gonna turn it on and hopefully nothing happens. All right, we got some lights going. So the brake light's on. Let's see if they flash. Hold on. Can you do the brake light, Noah? This one? Yeah, squeeze it. There you go. Oh, okay, so that worked. Do it again. Sweet, so that worked. Oh, hell yeah, left worked. Right worked. Perfectly. Sweet, so we don't have to adjust anything. We're all good. So now I just gotta clean up the mess.
That was really quick.
Yeah, I told you it'd be quick. So watch, look at the...
I thought it was gonna be a lot longer than that. It's you.
Check it out, watch. And then...
That looks cool.
Sweet. That was pretty easy. Now I need to clean up this mess.
Matches the carbon fiber.
This is a lot of mess. All right, so it's almost all put together. I put this little piece, I took the rubber grommet off of the old one, put it in, and it fit perfectly. It's in there. So the only other caveat to mention is, see this little, I guess it's the relay. They said to try to put it near the metal area because it can get kind of hot. So if you put it near the metal, it'll help keep it cool. So that's what I did. But other than that, it's tucked. Everything else back underneath, and I'm screwed back together. I'll test it one more time before I fully put it back together, just to make sure. And then yeah, we'll be back. All right, it's all put back together. As you can see, I removed the adapters for the tail lights, and it's all put together, and it looks freaking cool. Looks smoked out. Look at that, the way it blends in now. I will turn it on here. It's kind of bright in here, so you can see there's your normal lights. Hopefully you guys can see this. I'm sorry, I had to stretch there, but you guys can see it. And then we'll do the blinkers here. Here's left. There's your left. Oh wait, I didn't turn on. Hold on. Oops. Blinkers. Left blinker. There you go. Now I know it's hard to see because it's coming through the camera and they're LEDs and they're all kind of flashing, but you can see the left blinker's running. And then you can see the right blinker's running. And one more thing I guess we should test is let's turn it on. Make sure. Yeah, we're good. There we are good. There we go. So yeah, that's that. All set up, installed pretty easy. Again, big shout out Motodynamic. They make it super easy. If you have a Daytona 765, now you know the Motodynamic fender eliminator and the integrated taillight fit seamlessly. They just fit perfect, no modifications. They work great. Trying to make a video here and I got this loud ass thing going. Anyways, so tomorrow we're gonna go drop this off, get it wrapped. So we'll be riding it a lot more after that. But with that said, appreciate you guys for watching and sticking around. And hopefully, if you have one of these, now you know what you can do to it. A little small modifications, nothing too crazy. So far we have LED lights in the front, we have the integrated tail light, and now we have the fender eliminator installed. So she's looking mighty good. Look at that. So much more slender. She lost some weight there. Looking clean. I'm excited. I'm excited to ride her more. So with that said, if you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that like button. Leave a comment down below. And until next time, deuces.